Hello, got my Cold Kicker Assassin. Have you guys seen that video yet? It was a ladder character that I did, and I showed it off. And it has a lot of cold damage, and it covers a lot of other types of damage as well. It can clear like everything. It's pretty cool. Anyway, this is a totally different setup though for the exact same character. Did not respec or anything, just different gear choices and a different play style entirely. So check this out. In the Cold Kicker, you'll notice that we're doing tons of cold damage, proccing frozen orbs and all kinds of stuff. And in this, we have a totally different gear set. And I'm using, oh, look at that. They're all immune to lightning. Oh boy. So this one was a magic find setup, basically. And the goal is to try to sit back, magic find, there we go, and try to use our traps that we invested into instead. So the skill tree, we've got max death sentry and max lightning sentry. So I'm trying to just use those. So I have a bunch of trap skills and extra skills and stuff as much as I can. Look at that, a co-rune. Alright. I know magic find doesn't affect runes, but how come... This is... I guess I'll complete my thought. How come whenever you put up a bunch of magic find on a guy and you go magic find, you just end up finding the runes, you know? Did anyone else ever notice that? Like, what's that about? And hang on a sec. I just found... Did you see what just dropped here? It's so close to being amazing. Look at this. It's got mana and lifesteal. And it's got repairs durability and ethereal. 2 to Claws of Thunder, 1 to Cloak of Shadows. Adds 1 to 51 lightning damage, 23 to attack ring, but only 54% enhanced damage. That is so close. That weapon is so close. Dang. Okay. I'm gonna keep it for now. Just for fun. Okay? Alright. Let's get back in there. Anyway, I want to show off a little gameplay with it. And you can compare this to the Cold Kicker Assassin on my channel. And see how different it is. It's so cool that you can just have a totally different character for this build. And all you have to do is switch up the gear. Okay? Nice. I like how you can get on the other side of that sometimes. You see that? Those towers. Okay. Take a town portal. So basically, like, we don't really have much cold damage at all anymore on this now. We do have 268% magic find, which we could get a little bit higher if I checked on those charms again, basically. But most of them are, like, all magic find now. I got a bunch of magic find charms. They're not even the best kind you can get, but it's just kind of what I had on that ladder that I did before. So I am using Myrmidon Greaves this time too. I'll go over the gear in a sec. I'm just kind of showing off some gameplay so you can kind of see, you know what it is. It's like a trap assassin, you know. So, whoa, what was hurting me so bad right there? Oh, it was the lightning. I think it was the lightning. Okay. Okay. Wrist blade, let's see. Alright. So, cool, it has enchant charges. Level 1. I think those should be a higher level, though. We're in hell difficulty, like, come on, guys. Anyway, let me go back to town here. And just kind of show some of the gear that we got going on.
Good afternoon.
Alright. So, if you watch the Cold Kicker video, you'll see that we have, like, tons of different gear for cold damage. Like, we had a Duress on. We had Voice of Reason. We had, we had Voice of Reason. We had Duress. We had a Nightwing's Veil, which was, like, a perfect roll with a almost perfect facet in it. We had, like, all of our res covered. You know, we had some Crushing Blow, all that stuff. So, in this version, though, I took the Naja's light plate for the +1 to skills and some all res from my mercenary, and I gave my mercenary my Duress. I then have a Shaco with a Topaz. I have a 2 to traps with energy, lightning res, and a little magic find, only 8%. I have this really cool claw. It's 3 to traps, 30% increased attack speed. I would like to try to socket that at Larzak and get 2 sockets, hopefully. And in the main hand, I have this Strength Wrist Sword, which did have 2 sockets and 3 to Death Sentry. So it's kind of nice, actually. You get Strength, Vitality, you get Crushing Blow, Life Steal, and you get 2 to mana after each kill. It's pretty good for this type of build. And then these are just rare gloves that have Res and Magic Find. I've got a ring that's got some Strength, Res, and Magic Find. Got Gold Wrap for Magic Find, of course. And then another rare ring that just had some more mana, Poison Res, Magic Find. And then these Myrmidon Greaves that I crafted, which have a little bit of Run Walk and some damage reduction, but 24% Magic Find. So I crafted those because it's hard to find Myrmidon Greaves that are pretty decent or have what you're looking for. And because the Myrmidon Greaves also have the highest kick damage for Assassin. And then the inventory here is just some, like, trap skillers. I got a couple. I got a Torch and Annie. Geeds, of course. And then we just have some hit recovery. I've got some MF charms. I do still have some of the cold damage charms on from my previous setup. And then the rest are just, like, you know, a bunch of Magic Find and some res and stuff like that. Whatever I kind of had left over in this character's stash. So that's kind of it. And let's just do another area that's good for us. So yeah, what's cool about this is that we are what's cool about this is that we are we have the same exact character, and it's a totally different style of playing. And I really like that about it. On ladder, this was really cool. Because when I was doing the ladder, I started out with this character, and I was only using this character in the beginning of that ladder. I wasn't trying to get anything else going, you know? It was just this. Everything I found, I would trade for this. And this is not the main setup as my other one. My other one, like I said, has capped res, does really good damage, has decent Crushing Blow, can clear everything. There's nothing that we can't kill, you know? It's got all its bases covered. This one does not have capped res. You can see we got 65 fire, 25 lightning, 19 poison, only 7 cold. And our Death Sentry is only level 37. And I know, like, Lightning Sentry is stronger, but we didn't get the synergies for that. So Death Sentry ends up being, like, the best thing for us, actually. And like I said, this is not a lightning trap assassin. This is just a variant of my Cold Kicker, just switching the gear, you know? So I get to do a Magic Find variation if I felt like it. And I can play a totally different playstyle. there's not, I feel like there's not, there aren't too many builds in the game where you can just change gear without changing skills at all and just play completely differently. I don't think so, at least. I imagine that Paladin is pretty versatile and can do things like that, actually. But, and maybe... Oh, and I do have a Druid that I'll show eventually that I did on a ladder. That is kind of like that as well, in a way. So I will show that. But, yeah, not too many where you can just change the gear, boom, you're like a new class, you know? So that's why I wanted to show this. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the way the character looks, even with the Shaco on, and the green, the venom makes our claws green and kind of matches it. It's kind of cool. There we go. There we go. I'll take another town portal. Yeah, man. Like, with the Cloak of Shadows, I want to do a build where I just max... max Cloak of Shadows, actually. But, yeah, Cloak of Shadows is sweet for this type of thing. You just cast it, and then you just drop all the traps and just sit there. It's kind of nuts. Hey, 24%. I'm not going to go with it, because I just don't want to give up all the other stats, you know? I can't carry anymore. So yeah. I also love that the assassin just has the ability to pick locks, so there's no chests that she can't open, which is really nice for this spot too. Alright, here we go. Got... nothing much there. Let's see what the amulet was. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, we're just wrecking, dude. And it's like, we're not even... we're not even like a trap assassin, you know? It's cool. Wasted him. We do not have cannot be frozen, though, anymore. So that's... We were getting that before, if you recall, or if you're wondering. We were getting that cannot be frozen from our weapon, actually, on our main build of this. So... Not from a Ravenfrost. Yeah, and we're not helpless either. Like, if if I want to, like, sit there and kick stuff, too, I can. That was kind of a waste. You know, all those guys died off the thing. Would it kill them to make their loot, like, drop on the platform? You know? But yeah, guys, what do you think about this character and how I was able to make 2 builds out of 1 skill set with just a few gear swaps? Is that something you guys tend to do with your characters as well, or on ladder characters or something like that? Yeah, let me know. Like, let me know what kind of, like, dual setups that you guys have. I'm kind of interested in that. I think that would be pretty cool to know about. Like I was mentioning before, it seems like Paladin would be kind of a no-brainer for that, you know? Like, he could easily be a smiter and all that, as well as whatever else, you know? But anything else that you guys do? That kind of dual setup that you can do just by doing a few gear swaps without having to change any skills, not having to use any respecs. So yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning this stuff out. Let's go this way. I love the dragonflight on Assassin. Well, a little slow now. If I switch these, I'm not really thinking. Or wait, what? I just messed up that. Let's do that again. There we go. That's great. How much mana after kill do we have? Is it just 2? Yeah, it's just 2. But the Naja's is 45% damage taken goes to mana. So when we get hit, we do get a lot of our mana back as well. And we have Insight, of course. This mercenary could be upgraded, honestly. His Insight's not even ethereal. But that's just what I had on the ladder, okay? And I kind of like keeping it in this state, you know? Like, I kind of like just keeping the character as is and just letting it be when I ended the ladder with it. Like, he's got this helmet on here, look. It's a crafted helmet, and it's got 3% lifesteal, 6% deadly strike, 44 life, Nova 1 struck, and it came with 2 sockets. So I did 30% increased attack speed on it, which is cool. So I just like that helmet. It's not the best helmet in the world, but I just liked it, that it was just mine, basically. You know, like I just made it, and I liked it. So I just keep it on him. That's his only source of lifesteal, honestly, on this. Also, he's blessed aim because we just need the attack rating at times for our kicking. And it just lets him hit more and, you know, induce some of these deadly strikes and these and now when he's got my duress on, which I personalized, feigns chaos armor, he does have some crushing blow now, actually, which is kind of nice. The Shadow Master's our other party member here. Shadow Master's sweet. I love Shadow Master. It's so good. Yeah, I love how it just does all the types of damage, basically. It just does everything. And it's pretty strong when you get it up to high level. Wrecked, man. Look how sweet that is. So yeah, I definitely love Assassin. I love how versatile Assassin can be. There's a lot of Assassin builds you can do. Oddly enough, my Assassin builds on the channel so far don't seem to perform quite as well as some of the other ones. I have 3, I think. I've got the Rogue Assassin, the Cold Kicker, and the Fire Claws Assassin. So, I mean, they're doing fine, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like they kind of stall out on views. Like, people just aren't interested in Assassins, maybe, or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure if that's the case or not. Or maybe if it's just the type of video, the time it was released. I'm not sure. But I love it, so I'm going to keep making them. Let's see. I'll take the ring, I guess. And I guess I just want to see what this shark tooth armor is for fun. Nope. Alright. I feel like we've kind of covered this area. Let's do level 85 area. So, yeah. So I'm just hanging out, playing the game, enjoying myself. Do you guys play the game like do you like listen to my stuff and play the game at the same time, or like do you actually like watch it, you know? Like, let me know. Like, what's the best way you take in the content? Like, do some of you kind of just listen to it like a podcast? You know? Is that possible? Ooh, here we go. This music is so good. I think this specific song here is some of the best music that's ever been created in a video game ever. It sets the tone perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna guess that it's over here. Let's see. There it is. Pearl bat. And a tiara. Replenish life, mana kill. No. Tiara. Let's see what we got. 28 decks. Too bad that wasn't a jeweler's 28 decks or artisans with 28 decks, man. That would have been pretty sweet. Okay. Boom. Okay. Flawless. I'll take that flawless. Amethyst. Look at us running around with that Shaco. How sweet is the Shaco, man? So nostalgic, isn't it? What's this? It's ethereal. It's got lightning damage and stuff and a bar. No. Okay. There's like tons of like mods on that and it's just like awful. Boom. Dude, the corpse explode. Corpse explosion's crazy. I can't carry anymore. She says. You know what would be kind of nice? And I know Mr. Llama's brought this up and so has many others. It would be kind of nice if you did have like a tab right here on the inventory that just went over to your charms. And then that way you didn't have to use the cube as your loot. You know? It would be kind of nice. Just saying. I don't want like the modded thing where you have like this massive inventory space that takes up like the whole screen. I don't really want that. I just think a little tab that slides over. And that way your charms are like kind of out of sight and active, you know? And you can't put any more charms in the loot. Like you can't put any loot like in the charms thing or something, you know? Or like the charms won't be active in the loot bag, you know? It's like they'll only be active in the charm bag, but not the loot bag. Does that make sense? You guys hear what I'm saying? Is there any complications with that? It seems like that would not be that difficult of a thing to add into the game. Shadow plate. 4-socket shadow plate. 230 strength required. Amulet. Set amulet. Erathas. Yeah, we don't need that. Scissors, Qatar.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see. Rare scissors. No. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, I gotta check this rare studded leather. What if it's good? What if it's good? What if it's better than an Enigma? Look at that. It's white. It's got white, silver, shiny padding on it. Okay. Alright, guys. So I think that's it for now. I just wanted to show off the other variant where you just switch up the gear and then boom, you got like a whole new character. Check out the Cold Kicker Assassin if you want to see the full breakdown of skills and all that stuff. You know? Alright, dudes. I'll see you later.